Warning, warning, danger.
Welcome to my introduction to wake surfing. I'm riding a Liquid Force Venture, a 5'6" board. I weigh about 185, 6 feet tall. This board really fits a nice range of sizes. This is about a 20 to 25 foot rope. We like to go about 11 miles per hour. When you hit it just right, the wake will be firm, it'll have a little peak, and you'll be out of the bubbles you see in the middle right there. We're going to start with the very basics and then work our way up into some of the more adventurous moves, 360s and such. Usually when I get going, I like to start off with some nice, easy off the wake turns, front side and back side. Here I'm showing you what's called a lip slide. You come up to that wake, you get the board sideways and the fin up and out of the water as you progress. Here's the simplest 180 turn. Out wide there's less rope tension. Release that back hand, release the fin, and you come back the same way you went. Here's a 13-year-old rider showing a more advanced variation of a spin. The first half is the same 180 we just talked about, and the completion is a handle pass for a complete 360 rotation. Here's one more variation. He sets up with that handle behind his back and does the complete 360 spin. There's tons of variations. There's lots of ways to have fun. It's low speed. The falls aren't too bad. It's just a great way to have fun, especially when the water's a little bit rough. There he pulls off a 540. And now going for the big move, the overhead 360. That rope goes completely over your head. It's nice to have a release on the boat when you're first trying this one. And here's a 2-wake jump without bindings. This one's always a crowd favorite. Now I'm going to show you another variation of the 540. I start with that same 180 we talked about in the beginning, but just keep spinning all the way to the 360 and then 540 backwards position. Come back into the wake for a wake back to front. One of the great things about the wake surfer is there's lots of different ways to ride it. For beginning riders, it might be easy to just get down and kneel and ride it like a kneeboard. Even though there's no strap, you can still do side slides, 180s, even 360s. Here's another variation of how to get up on the board from your belly. You use your elbows for the support to get to the knees, and then from the knees to standing up, you use your arm like a tripod for support and stand up. I'm repositioning myself to the front of the board because I'm going to walk from the front to the back with a crossover step. So here we go, crossing over to the back and then crossing back over to the front. It's all about mixing it up and having fun out there. Try to be creative. Wake surfing provides a great opportunity to work on switch stance riding, and while normally you would just walk it around, here's a little bit more advanced variation. I'm hanging on with my backhand, and in one hop I switch up and switch feet. And here's yet another variation. Cutting out with two hands behind my back, I'm going to do a body Varial 180. The board stays the same. I hop into a switch stance position.
What you want? Come on.